Welcome to Great Talk and Entertainment. I am your host, KJ, and this is the podcast where I review movies and TV shows from all your favorite superheroes, including Marvel Comics, DC Comics, and much more. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Great Talk and Entertainment official channel. Now let's go, baby! Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast as we continue on for season 2 of Marvel What If on Disney Plus. This is episode 3. What if Happy Hogan saved Christmas? And yes, this is a spoiler review. If you have not seen this, pause this, give me a thumbs up because that would help my YouTube channel grow and discover more audience who may be a fan of this. So I appreciate that. Go watch and then come back. Check out my spoiler review. Leave a comment. Tell me how you feel about the current MCU and all that. And I would love to reply back if I can. So, y'all been warned. It is a spoiler review. So, let's get into it. This episode starts off with Happy Hogan getting ready for a Christmas party at the Avengers Tower. Justin Hammer is the villain for this episode. And he decides to steal Christmas by robbing Tony Stark. Now, Hammer hacks in the Iron Guards and controls them. Happy Hogan is looking for the Hulk blood because that's what Justin Hammer is needing. And what was very cool about this episode is the fact this whole episode was about literally Happy Hogan. And I really just enjoyed the comedy to this where, you know, he's trying to be in charge, but he's not really in charge. And, you know, if you're familiar with this character throughout all the Marvel movies and show, you understand that Happy Hogan is sometimes downplayed a lot by the other Avengers, but in a funny way. But they all respect him and who he is. And obviously that's Tony Stark's one of his best friends, you know, one of his sidekick, one of his right-hand man. When it comes to battling, getting things ready, and a solo, whether it's the Iron Man films or not, he's a main important character in the Iron Man franchise and, of course, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So to see it all play out and give him his own little episode is really cool, and it definitely just has a lot. So again, this whole show is just Happy Hogan trying to protect the Hulk's blood because that's what Justin Hammer is looking. And the Avengers are busy. Like, one Avenger is playing Santa Claus, which I believe is Tony Stark, and then all the girls are, you know, gaga and fighting over Captain America, and Black Widow is, well, she's in her own little battle with another secret spy at a ballerina show. And, you know, just basically all the Avengers are busy. You know, Thor's nowhere to be. You see other side characters just, you know, do their own thing. Like, for example, Darcy, she was annoying Hogan. And he sent her out to go find some, like, little cherries or whatever. And you know, now he needed her help, and now she comes back to try to help him because, you know, the Avenger Tower is getting hijacked by Justin Hammer and his goons, and they're looking for the Hulk blood. And Happy Hogan has to crawl through this vent hole, and he gets down there, but he gets stuck. It makes it obvious. So now they're really trying to break this seal-proof glass that is just hard to break. Now, in that episode, Happy Hogan fumbles in. He's trying to get it, and of course the Hulk blood is like has to be in a already ready to go to be injected, and the needle hits Happy Hogan, stabs him right in the knee, and it just goes right in, and he turns into a purple Hulk. So when Happy Hogan gets the Bruce Banner blood, he turns into a purple Hulk. And that's really cool. And he's freaking out, but you notice that he starts enjoying this a little bit more. And he just becomes like his own personality. So the Purple Hulk basically Happy Hogan, when he's in that form, he's still the same personality. He has a little bit of rage. He doesn't break the fourth wall like She-Hulk does. But he can somewhat kind of control it, but he gets a little bit of out of hand. He gets a little too happy of fighting the bad guys, fighting the Iron Guards, and so forth. And so it's a very unique thing, but I feel like he has it under control in this. And, before all that, Darcy was trying to reboot Jarvis, and she picked the most random one, and I think it was like German. And, because of that, Justin Hammer already captured Darcy and Agent Hill, and they're waiting for Happy Hogan to get the Avengers, but they don't realize the Avengers are already busy. And then, as soon as they meet at the penthouse within the Avengers Tower, Justin Hammer attacks Happy Hogan with the Hulk Buster. And it was such a unique battle. Like, this is where you see Happy Hogan kind of lose control of his anger and rage, and he starts wailing on the Hulk Buster. And this one here, I forget that the Hulk can't. I want to say officially in any multiverse, I think the Hulk Buster can get destroyed by any Hulk, whether it's Bruce Banner, She-Hulk, Happy Hogan, Red Hulk. I think any Hulk can get the Hulk Buster. And maybe not the Black Panther Hulk Buster, but I know for sure. I think they wanted to make it realize, like, anything that's from Tony Stark's built, it can get destroyed by Hulk. Now, the Black Panther version of that Hulk Buster, that could be different because they have a whole field of vibranium. So I think that's what the idea they're going with that. But it was really cool to see him just rip that a piece. And, of course, Justin Hammer's in it. And maybe it just has to do with the fact Justin Hammer is not Tony Stark. He's not Bruce Banner the way they would handle the Hulk Buster. So, because you got to remember, Justin Hammer's smart, but he's not quick and witty and smart with it. He can't come up with a plan in that split second like Tony Stark can. And maybe that's why, too, I believe that it was easy for him to defeat the Hulk Busters. And then the Avengers finally show up, and they don't realize that Happy Hogan is that purple Hulk, and they're fighting him, taking him down. But luckily, Agent Hill kind of like lets everybody know. And it's just a funny Christmas episode because at the end of this, Thor does come and says Merry Christmas, but everything is destroyed. Justin Hammer's already been defeated. And again, this is an episode of Happy Hogan saves literally Christmas. So, and it was a great Christmas episode. Like, this is an episode that you definitely want to watch during the holiday weekends, during the month of December of any year, really. I mean, this is a Christmas special. So I don't really have a lot to say about it, but I did like it. And the only thing that I would like to see more now is Happy Hogan as the Purple Hulk. I would love to see that in a live action. Or even in season 2 of She-Hulk. That'd be alright with that too. Just to see more Hulks show up. I know the obvious one is Thunderbolts, because we will definitely get in the Red Hulk, but to see other Hulks to show up in the MCU is going to be pretty exciting. And I think this was just a little taste of what you can expect, like, of what other Hulks you may see in life, like, because really there's technically 3. You got Bruce Banner / Hulk's son, She-Hulk, and now Happy Hogan. And all this is all I'm saying, basically. I feel like Marvel Studios has a plan, and I think it's going to be challenging with that particular type of characters. But, there's going to be there's something big coming, because now we've seen this in the multiverse. But now how does this work in the sacred timeline? How does this work in Earth 616, the main MCU? And do we even get that? I think they would. I mean, I think there's potential. I think whether you're just a hardcore fan or just honestly a fan, just a movie fan, and he saw this, or even on the Disney Plus series, I think that's a Happy Hogan is a character that people would be a fan of and want to see that him as a Purple Hulk, and I think it would be acceptable because he's been in the MCU since Phase 1, so I think it makes sense. This is a character that does have a fan base, and I think people just enjoy seeing that character again, but that's just my opinion. So I feel like, in theory, this is just showing us to kind of what to expect in the future, because I think there's more to this. And I bet you in season 3 that they'll have another Purple Hulk, Happy Hogan as Purple Hulk. So I think there is a meaning to this. Other than that, 1 out of 10, I'm giving it 10 just because it was a great Christmas episode, and I think people can rewatch this, especially during that holiday or whenever. But it was a great episode, and I liked it. And I think episode 3 was, like I said, I think that was better than episode 2. And I think it's on the same level as episode 1 of season 2 so far. So that's just my opinion, and thank you guys so much for listening. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Great Talking Entertainment official channel. Subscribe, hit that notification button so you can always be updated with all my latest content. Thank you, and peace out.